Well, I would highly recommend it to everybody who loves their pets to get them microchipped. It's very simple, and it really will pay dividends, because if your animal gets stolen or they run away and they get found, I mean, there's really no way to there's no way to track you down unless your animal is microchipped. And so if Bo wasn't microchipped, we never would have seen him again. And it's definitely worth it, because I mean, 5.5 years later after losing him, we have him back. So I can personally testify that it's definitely worth it to get all your animals microchipped. Well, we got Bo when I was about 16. I'd always wanted a dog growing up, and my parents finally let me get one when I was 16. And we went up to a collie rescue called the Minnesota-Wisconsin Collie Rescue out of Wisconsin. And they had a bunch of puppies, and we picked Bo, and they brought him to our house, and we fell in love with him right away. And he was primarily my responsibility, and so I taught him all of his tricks, and I took care of him, all that stuff. And basically he quickly became part of the family, and we were very sad when he got stolen. Yeah, so when we first got Bo as a puppy, we decided that we wanted to put a chip in him, and so we decided to go with home again, because if anything happened to Bo, we wanted to be able to trace him again. Bo was actually in the yard with us. We were having a Memorial Day barbecue about five and a half years ago, and he got out. There was a lot of people, and what the police say is that he got stolen by somebody in a car. They say he was transported, and he was sold off to some other people. After Bo was stolen, we got a call from the police station about 3 months afterwards. This is after we had canvassed the entire city with posters, and looked everywhere we could for him. And the cops called us and said, we found your dog, and we came and got him, and we had him scanned, and he didn't have a chip in him. And so right then we knew that the dog wasn't ours. So that was a false alarm. And so basically we didn't hear anything from Bo for about 4.5 years after that. But thankfully he had his home again chip in him. And when they scanned him, because we had moved, our information wasn't actually on file anymore. It was my aunt's, and so they called my aunt, and she forwarded the call to us, and Bo was able to come home again, which is really great. Based on the condition he was in when they found him, they say he was locked in a cage for about 4 years, and he didn't get to exercise. He got terrible arthritis. He gained a lot of weight because he got no exercise. It's really a tragic story of animal abuse. And they say that he escaped from where he was, and was actually living in the wild for 3 months completely by himself. An area resident in Rockford found him snooping through some garbage and got him, and went to the animal rescue and turned him in, and they scanned his chip, and our names came up. And so we got a call about midsummer saying that they had found our dog. And keep in mind that he had been gone for about 5.5 years, and so we thought he was long gone. He was either clearly in somebody else's possession, or maybe he had gotten killed or something. But we had given up all hope of ever finding Bo again. So when Bo was first taken, we were living in Northfield, Illinois, which is a suburb on the North Shore of Chicago. And when they found him, when he was scanned, they picked him up 85 miles away in Rockford. It's really quite a miracle that somebody found him, that he got to escape, and that we had the chip in him. Otherwise, we never would have found Bo again. And so the people at the animal shelter say it's the longest they've ever had a dog gone and reunited with their owners. And so we're very thankful that we get to have Bo back again in our family. Basically, if Bo didn't have a microchip in him, even if they had picked him up in an animal shelter, he would have only stayed there a week. If no one had claimed him, they would have put him down. When we found Bo, it really just confirmed in our minds the importance of microchipping all animals, because if we hadn't microchipped Bo, we never would have seen him again, and most likely he would have been put down. And so it's definitely worth it to get all your animals microchipped.